Right.
So, welcome everyone to the very first production from BGF, bringing you Monday Night Rollback. This is our weekly event. We're very, very excited to bring it to everyone. I'm joined here by Zsombor, aka Weirdling, another participant in the event.
And I'm here with Adam, also known as Senpuu.
Hey.
So the rules are actually quite simple. So we play a first to three or best of five against the current champion. So the champion has to defend the title against every single one of us, which means that if he loses to a single one of us, he loses the belt. And if there's more than one person who actually beats the champion, then they need to face off to decide who ultimately gets the belt. And at the very end, the two poorest performing challengers just face off to avoid the wooden spoon of the Bottonbiichi. And yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah, every single week. So the champion builds up their walls and we break them down. As for the last 7 weeks, our champion has remained the same, as being Reinart, the godly good grabber of godly good grabs. I
something like that.
Yeah, all the G's. All the G's.
Yeah, it's been fairly consistent in the past, but obviously there have been like slight changes. Like I have switched my characters from Anju to Baiken.
Yeah.
And I was one of the people who could actually get the belt on a regular basis, but
Yeah.
obviously now I need to build myself up again with a new character. And same with you, like you had like pauses and
taking a lot of breaks from the game to play other games. I'm not gonna lie, but every week remains the same to take the belt. I've been putting my time in. We'll get there. Maybe this week.
Maybe this week.
Maybe next week.
As long as he doesn't get a 10-week streak, I'm happy. Right.
Okay, are we ready to go?
Yeah, let's rock.
Let's rock. So moving on to our first match of the Belt Challenge, we've got Green Palabard, or GPB for short, versus the current champion, Reinart. Quite excited to see what's going to happen
Current
here.
7-time champion, that is.
I can hear the small amount of disdain in your voice.
I have a bit of a salt about this.
How could we let it go on for so long? Hopefully we're going to see GPB take it. He's probably had the most varied, I would say. Some weeks he's really, really, really strong. He looks like he's going to take the belt, and then other weeks he kind of struggles to take a round. I'm not sure if that's down to gameplay or overall mentality of the player.
Or maybe both.
Maybe both. The exact opposite can be said for Reinart, of course. Very consistent, incredibly consistent.
That was a good duck in the beginning there.
Very good. I forget how fast the recovery of Potemkin's 5S is. It's so fast. So fast recovery. You can get that shout on Meaty, it's still going to recover before you can. Nice counter. Very nice. Misses the Garuda wake up.
Oh, Sickle Storm.
Sickle Storm.
What secret weapon?
Very good, like reversal super. Potemkin got one of those two because of the travel time of the projectile doesn't go very far.
I mean, this matchup is definitely in Axel's favour.
Yeah, he's got the range. He doesn't have the damage.
Yeah, well, Reinart is used to this, so
It's very true.
he's quite patient in getting in.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't succeed in this round, but
You're correct. He's very, very patient. Taking it with the Mega Fist there.
Mega Fist.
Nothing beats that. Oh. Nice. GPB is really good at getting just getting the lows out every time. One side you didn't press a button, but he still eats the explosion of the rollback.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the zoniest Axels that we know.
Oh yeah.
Because some Axels online actually like go to footsie range or sometimes in your face, but he likes to be on full screen.
Oh yeah. Axel as a character definitely has the tools to get in. There's Reinart taking the first round, so we're all even here. Game 1 could be anybody's game.
It's triple Mega Fist. Proper glue eating tech.
A staple for any Potemkin main. There's the big yes.
Yeah,
as well,
Mega
the
Fist
Mega
again.
Fist. Yeah. Proving that it's also a good neutral tool as well as a good pressure tool as well. I hate Mega Fist.
Oh, that was a pretty good air combo from GPV.
Yeah, getting the OTG as well. Just throwing out the lights, cover the neutral.
It looks like a boxer checking the range. It's like a.
Yeah.
Is it within my range? Okay, that's gonna get blocked.
Yeah, that was predicted. Fool me once. But his Reinart will not be filled again. Nice. That was actually a carry. I don't think he dropped. So he got the Mega Fist down, and Green Power just bounced up a little bit so that he could get the 2D, 2K, 2D on that one. Taking the first game as well.
Second game.
Yeah. Okay, moving into game 2. So Mega Fist going straight over the 6H there.
Mega Fist is just so good in every situation.
It is a flying hitbox, and Potemkin's hurtbox just goes to the sky. There's the first Potemkin buster of the event.
Oh, another reversal Sickle Stone.
Your 5H might be fast, your 5H rather might be fast, but not fast enough for my versus super. So it's the power one. Nice burst. Get off of me. Nice backdash as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Roman can send to heat that.
Yeah, good old PRC. heat knuckle. Yeah, I can't imagine Green Palmer would ever have seen that coming. But I mean, it's just a case of not pressing buttons. Green Palmer needs to show some patience there.
Oh,
double Mega Fist.
Nothing beats that.
For almost a quarter of Green Palmer's health. Moving on to game 2, round 2, game 2 rather. The whiffed Potemkin monster.
It really looks like that he's just using 5H to check the distance of the other character.
Yeah.
when it comes to GPV, like so many times he has just done 5P and just checking the distance. It doesn't hit, but it's like it's almost there.
It's one of those things, like if the opponent does happen to press a button, he gets that hit confirmed. I'm not sure what he gets off of 5P, if anything. Okay, another 5P. It's probably one of his faster buttons. No, I think it's faster buttons than 2K. It's pretty good, pretty short ranges. You know, yeah, you're right. There you go. Checking the range, he stopped the hammer fall there. Couldn't stop the good old PRC heat knuckle. Reinart moving on, taking game 2 there. So moving on to the final game there for Green Palbard. Everything hanging in the balance there for him.
Well, so far it looks like Reinart's gonna be, you know, remaining at least based on these matches.
Yeah, definitely looks like he's gonna take this one. But Green Palmer's still playing well. Like he's doing okay out there. You know, it's the PRC and the heat knuckle's been getting him quite a lot. But apart from that, he's been reasonably consistent, taking a couple of rounds, almost taking a game, just not quite close enough.
Oh, that was a good command.
Very nice.
Get it
with the mix.
Oh, nice. That's actually a really good roll spot.
So very impromptu as well. Green Palmer showing that he's got the reactions there.
Yeah, he's getting way better with just makeshift combo.
Does seem to be panicking a little. Yellow RC out of range at a blue RC as well. Not sure what's going on there. And Reinart remains calm, manages to take the round there.
He knows that you only need to make one mistake.
Correct.
Or maybe 2.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Axel, you have room for error. It's just as soon as you get in, you pretty much win the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Axel very much struggles to deal with anybody in his face, and Potemkin being the worst customer. As you can see, they're doing over 50% of Axel's life in one combo and finishes it off there. Just walks in. He just walked right on in.
That's a shame.
Taking the first game.
He put up a good fight there.
He did. Respect for the Green Power.
But obviously, Reinart is completely ready for this because they've been playing for so long.
Yes.
Against each other as well. So it's not just about the matchup of the characters. It's also the matchups of the players. So if you know what the other player is gonna do, it is much easier for you to get reads on them because they have patterns specific to the player rather than the character.
Of course. You get the layers of mind games. When you play each other every week, especially at weeklies, you're definitely going to get used to people's patterns, but it forces you to adapt and it forces you to change. And as a player, I think you get a lot better, a lot quicker, because it exposes those patterns that you get into. For you and for everyone else to see as well. But you see Green Palbert there as well, chucking out some new things. He's trying out some different things. The LORCs, the random command grabs. He's really mixing things up. So looking forward to seeing what he manages to come up with for next week as well. Constant improvement, which is nice to see.
Yeah, and it's also true that if you're playing Potemkin, like you know that you only need to make your opponent make like 1 or 2 mistakes.
Oh yeah.
So if you know the matchup in terms of the player rather than just the character, it makes your job way easier, because you just need to recognize like 1 or 2 patterns and you basically win the round.
Yeah, 100%. So such high damage there from Potemkin. One
also known as reasonable damage.
Oh yes, the reasonable damage. Of course, we all know it. We all see it.
But better luck next time, GPB.
Yeah, good job. Moving on into game 2, Senpuu versus only myself versus Reinart, the current champ. I mean, I was quite excited going into this match. I always am. I like to.
Especially since you two have been playing for like the longest time against each other. So you kind of know each other's matchup the most.
Yeah, long time friends and long time competitors, constantly pushing each other to get better. I like to try and bring a certain energy when I'm playing as well, and I hope that really comes across in the gameplay. So let's kick it in there. Throw back dash and then start try to go for the air D rather.
Doing all the footsies in the world, because once you get hit, you're pretty much done.
That's it. Con pressing back to the DP there, and again you'll see that I definitely like to use the DP at the end of strings and things. You know, when I think the opponent's going to be pressing the button.
Correction, you like to use the DP in any situation where it allows you to use it.
That's true. I get a bit trigger happy. Didn't quite get the confirm there in the counter hit. Get hit by the Mega Fist.
Nothing beats that.
Oh yes, triple Mega Fist.
Triple Mega. There we go.
Reinart's getting hit quite a lot by the 2D into DP. He keeps going for that button press after the 2D. Oh, I got the hit confirmed there in the counter hit.
Oh, that's the wall, brother, which you couldn't grab, unfortunately.
Tried, but my timing was off. Got the counter hit on the jump.
Oh, you still got the round.
Caught him on wake up.
Literally every time you use your 2D there, it has been a counter every time in this game so far.
At least I'm doing something right in my timing, right? At the very least.
Yeah, the counter DP as well.
Nice cross up there on the back stance.
Oh, you saved yourself from the dust with the DP. Yes. Oh, no command grab for you. Nope. Just look at the Mega Fist. Like, it's such a fucking bullshit move. I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, so
get Garuda. Garuda, okay, get the chip damage into the nice finish there. That was quite clean, quite surgical from Reinart there actually.
Surgical.
It was very, very plotted and planned, very well planned out.
Oh.
In the back turn, okay there, stopped by the Mega Fist.
Every time you have like a small window, he just goes like backwards Mega Fist and that just wins.
Yeah, I must admit I'm never ready for that. It was a nice jump dust from the champ there.
Yep.
Back to the footsies. Nice trade.
Yep, flick. Oh. That was uncertain on both of your parts. I wasn't like, neither of you knew what was gonna happen there, so you were just like, okay, let's not press buttons. Mega Fist again.
Again, the Mega Fist on wake up. Got the PRC there to save myself from that fluff DP.
Oh, and
another DP is not quite over. Still keeps going. And yep, 2K on wake up. The champ there falling to the wake up hits, and taking the first game in a good couple of weeks as well. I might add.
Well, for yourself, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because some of us have taken games weeks before this.
I was good, yeah. I think last week was a 12-0. Week before, I think you took a game week before. It was pretty good.
I took a game 2 weeks ago. For the DP.
Oh yes, a lot of those.
You gotta watch out for those heat knuckles.
Oh yeah, can't be caught jumping. So sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens when your DP gets blocked.
Yep. Such an easy punish for him as well. Such an easy punish for Potemkin. All he's got to do is do that bot buster.
Oh. That's the wall again.
Wall this time.
Oh, you stopped it. Nice.
Stopped with the projectile. That was the lucky timing on my part.
It was,
Oh,
oh, you missed the punish there. That was such an easy punish. Yeah, you have the tools to stop the hammer fall as well, because your projectile hits like
multiple
times.
Yeah, really eats to that armor. And there's Reinart taking the first round there of game 2, putting me on the back foot.
Ever since you started using the DP as part of your combo, it makes it really scary.
It's it's one of those things. So after it's the same idea with Biken's parry as well. Whenever you think they're going to press a button, that's when you can DP.
Yeah, that's your call out.
Yep.
Drew it again. Oh,
I burst it. Yeah, I thought I was going to burst through. Okay, really feeling the pressure there from Reinart.
Oh, it's the heaven.
Caught me jumping. Don't jump, says Reinart.
Well, you got conditioned into expecting the buster, so you decided to jump. Or like expecting the Garuda as well.
Classic.
Oh, okay.
Classic Potemkin gameplay. Moving on to game 3. Yeah. What's that? You thought it was Buster? It was the other Buster, you know, the air one.
Well, it's 1-1 at the moment, so.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone's game.
That was the counter. The counter to this is really good because you can just continue the combo with that.
Yeah, you can actually get a very small follow-up on that. It's a different follow-up depending on the weight class of the character as well. Straight for the ball buster there. Caught me blocking. Nice.
Usually, this is one of those combos that not only pot buster is like quite a long move, but when he does the RC, like you can pretty much just like do nothing but watch what happens. So you get the uppercut again, then the heat knuckle, which is also a long animation.
You don't have burst? Oh, give me 30 seconds of your time while I combo you, please. Oh yeah, 50% of your health. Well, I'll take that too.
Yeah.
Nice. Really feeling good. Those side switches look really smooth. That's nice. And again with the wake ups.
Now you're upping your pressure, which is good. Which is obviously as soon as your pressure ends, it's gonna be a mega fist.
Well, exactly. That's what it is. That's the game plan of the Leo. Get in and
nice parry.
Apply as much pressure as possible. Getting the full combo there into the wall splat, which is very nice, and super to boot. It's not going to kill, but it's going to do a decent amount of damage and give the wake up okay as well, which is nice.
Which you completely did not utilize. Oh, that's a raw super. That's not gonna hit.
Just trying to get lucky, I think. Just noticing that small amount of damage as a DP
that's
there.
a good DP.
That's with the RC for the win. For the round, not for the game. So again, making it even here.
So far it's as even as it gets.
Yeah, definitely. Some very close games. The Mega Fist.
The Mega Fist, which is like there's so few situations where Mega Fist doesn't work.
Yeah, especially with Leo's very long recovery on the projectile as well. Mega Fist just jumped straight over the projectile. And that's some good pressure from the champion. Again, just jumping his way across the screen trying to get in.
You're trying to bait the flex so you can jump in.
Yeah.
I can tell, but he's not doing it.
But that's the thing, is like we both want to get in. The Leo wants to get in, the Potemkin wants to get in, but we both want to get in on our own terms so that we have control.
That's
what it's all about. Reinart taking game 2 again.
It's not looking so great anymore.
Set point. One more game for the champ. 2 more for myself, Senpuu Retsuzan. see how it pans out. Again, that backdash really served me well. And the champ again feeling the pressure. Burst, get off of me, he says.
You're getting the same parry reactions as I would have.
Yes.
Like I can tell that you're parrying exactly what I would parry.
Oh, good. As not a master of the parry, I must be doing something right. Nice bit of footsies here. Receive fails to capitalise on that.
He got the room for the goal.
Something we've not seen a lot from Reinart there. Yeah, jumping the PRC pop buster. So something Reinart likes to do a lot is when you land or when you miss a button, just kind of grab you straight out of it. A lot of air mediums can just be kind of grab or air slashes, you should say.
Yeah, but once he notices that you do that, he's just gonna go for heat knuckle.
Yeah.
So you can only run so many times with the same strategy.
If I didn't land. If I didn't get one with the air punish, I'll just grab him when he lands.
Oh, that was a good breakup.
Really.
That was a good duck. Nice. He missed
the
it.
combo.
Oh, and you get the gold burst, which you could not utilize.
Again, the wake up hammer fist, spelling my doom. As Reinart takes the second champion out remaining, or the second challenger, I should say.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Not great, I must admit. I mean, it was nice taking a game, but to be perfectly honest with you, a lot of it felt like I was just exploiting, not his failures, because that's a bit drastic, but exploiting just the button presses or the patterns that I'm aware of. Like, oh yeah, if I press 2D, he's going to block it and go, well, I can press a button now, but you can't because I'm going to DP you. It's just like, it's one of those.
I mean, that's just how fighting games work.
Yeah, no, I know, but I feel like exploiting is too much when I should be working on other things, because obviously you exploit it too much, and as you'll see from the game as well, he just starts to block it and then punish the DP.
Yeah.
Which the DP is very, very punishable. So that's the thoughts I'm going to be taking into next week's game. DP is punishable. Can be potbuster. That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts me deep inside.
Well, at least you got a game, so you've already done better than GPB.
Yeah, out of the running for Bottonbiichi so far.
Yeah. So
but we'll see how the Weirdling does. You're up next.
I'm up next.
Yeah, exciting stuff. Okay, moving into match 3, I should say. Weirdling or yourself versus Reinart. How are you feeling going into this one, buddy?
Same as always. I know that I need to mess up once and I'm dead.
Classic.
Every single time this match comes up, which has been like a long time, because obviously he's been champion for like 7 weeks.
Yeah, we've been doing this for quite a while as well, or we must be kicking on at least 12, 14 weeks at this point.
No, I think this was this is week 18, I think.
18, wow, yeah. We've been doing this for quite a while.
Yeah. Finally
upping our production value.
Yes. No, this matchup, like our matches were always really close, but since I'm biking, I really struggle, because I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with Mega Fist, because with Angie it was easy because you just co it.
Of course, yeah, you used to play Angie with a lot more options when it comes to neutral, I feel Angie has.
He has a really good options for MP,
yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, Cole's not being a DP, but the overall hitbox on Cole is absolutely massive. And obviously, as you know, the parry there, spending a meter for his bike and just gets there.
Oh, that was a good purple RC to block.
Yeah.
I actually saved my house with that one.
And that's it. You've now been playing the character for so long that you've got that knowledge of, oh yeah, this is unsafe. I wear a purple RC or I'm going to get hit. But regardless, Reinart is still taking round 1 there. It's always a pleasure to watch biking. I must admit, she's a very cool character, very well designed. As much as I wouldn't play her, she's very cool.
It's all about the thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Like I like how much damage it does. I really like how just versatile it is being frame 1 as well. Like
I also love my instant overhead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was gonna get good.
Oh yes.
And that usually means that I'm. This is what happens If my super gets blocked, that usually means I go 500.
Nice catch. Very, very nice catch. The wall, brother. Just take a step back. You don't need to worry about it if it doesn't come close enough. And the gun.
The gun is good. And obviously.
Is that a trade?
It was a trade, but I lost because, he did go down.
Oh, that was very close. Very unfortunate on your part there.
This is why I don't really feel too bad about this, because even though I lose, it's always like by a hair. So
down to the wire, not necessarily down to skill as well. Well, that round certainly was down to luck. That was anybody's game. And just getting the Garuda Uki straight Garuda Oki. Wow.
Usually I'm actually really good at parrying the Garuda, so he like gets the guard break. But this time, like if I miss it, I'm pretty much done. And that's the Mega Fist again.
Straight into the Carabuster, and then from there all he had to do was be patient and wait for the opportunity to do a Mega Fist. Oh, catches the jump.
I made a mistake of jumping. I had the audacity to jump.
That was a tatami, I think, when it was just before he caught you, which was a good round start till just not when you're
That's the parry on the Garuda.
Nice.
And I got countered again. Oh,
read the Potbuster very nicely, like a book.
and there's the wall again.
And straight over.
You see, I remember this. I was actually trying to do the heavy slash to Yozansen, but the Yozansen didn't come out.
Right.
So he just blocked it and he grabbed me as soon as I landed. So that was also like my mistake, obviously.
Yes, but at the same time, the champ reacted in the correct fashion as well.
Yeah.
Nice block string. Quite safe and catching him there with the 2k combo.
I'm getting the footsie range
Very nice.
this time.
6p in the face.
Hoping not to get Mega Fist.
Just brushed him in the nose with the 6p, and then the counter straight with the Potbusters coming in again, applying pressure.
Oh yeah, of course, it's always, and that's obviously gonna get Mega Fisted because it beats everything. There we go.
Yep.
I'm coming from a place of salt here.
Good. It's a good idea to be doing the super, because I mean Reinart was definitely on the aggressive. You can never predict the second or third Mega Fist when they come as well. Just
that's my first
nice
parry. Like the actual parry rather than the far parry.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go for a grab there, but then I realized that he's gonna recover, so I just needed to press a button.
Yep, nice reaction there from Champ. Goes to the forward heavy. I think that was meant to be a Carabuster. Goes to the forward heavy. Garuda, okay. Yeah, I think that was also supposed to be a Cara.
Oh, and I made a mistake of pressing a button.
I can understand. You probably got quite excited given that you had an opportunity. Pressure was back in your favour. You just took it away.
That's usually how I end up against it. Like it happens so many times. Usually what happens is that I can see that I can win this, and I can see him hitting the ground. So I'm like, okay, I need to keep my pressure up.
Yes.
And then I make the mistake of not looking at his meter.
Yeah.
So what happens is that as soon as I press a button, I can see myself locking into the longest startup animation, and he just does the wall and I'm dead.
Of course, all he needs is one frame. One frame for that reversal super. But no, I totally understand. I get very much the same way. It's late in the game, you're one hit away from dying, but you get the pressure and everything just starts rolling for you. You got it. It's just a do or die moment.
You get your tunnel vision of like, okay, now I need to reduce the half bar to 0, and then you get a reversal super and you're dead. That was just classic.
You're dead, but it's still go time in here. It's still go time in your head and all. That was a very, very well fought match from both of you. Clear improvements being made.
Even though it's a 3-0, it just feels like it's not that, because I got so close to actually winning. Not just like so many rounds, I got so close to winning. So it's just like it really comes down to like one more hit.
Yeah, definitely.
It could have been completely different.
And you'll know yourself, as soon as you buy that one round, it gives you an extra round to get that fight. It really gives you that extra chance as well. So yeah, definitely not an all-out loss on your part. It was very even. It was a very, very close game. Very, very well fought. Again, a different Weirdling that we saw last week as well.
It's always a different Weirdling.
Every week.
And it's time for the face-off.
Ah yes, now that we have crowned the 8-week champion Reinart, we move on to find out who's the worst out of us. Will it be Green Palvard or yourself? Will it be the Weirdling, of course? I took a game, so I won't be there this week. But I am a frequent contestant in the Bottonbiichi matches.
Which is weird because usually the two contestants that take part in this are not taking part in this.
Oh yeah, it's normally me and Case of Chaos.
Yes.
COC for short.
But lucky for me, I actually play against GPB quite a lot online, so we know each other, like to the point where it's like I'm more comfortable playing him than Reinart.
Yes, certainly. Yeah, Reinart seems to play a lot more online instead of against us. I wonder if it's part of the problem.
Yeah, that's how you don't. Yeah, that's not how you zone me. That's how you get parried.
Get pulled in. I mean, he's going to be pressing buttons. He's pulled you in. He's very plus after that, so he's going to be pressing buttons.
Oh yeah, that's not the issue. The issue is that he should know that I'm going to parry. Oh, there's the sickle storm coming.
Nice block from himself. They're quite ready for that.
He's locked in the corner.
That's it. With the Air Tatami, you have bags of time to hit them before they hit the ground. Nice read there from the power and a full confirm as well.
And
the gun.
Yep. As soon as I can see the rinsing coming, I'm like, okay, this is my time to shoot.
Very nice gun.
Nice gun. That's a counter. Like when that counter happens, I need to make sure that I actually get the tether on them because I can get proper combo from it.
Nice block on the burst there. Put him straight through the wall. Palabar not taking a hit. Oh, there we go. Taking a couple of hits there, just playing the footsteps. Again, throwing out that light, testing the range.
Oh, he's actually doing more jump-ins now, which is... It could be surprising, but not enough to beat me in this one.
Very close, very hard fought. Yeah, Green Palabar there within the last almost kind of 10 seconds of that match did 60% of Weirdling's health or your health. So still showing that he's got some fight left. Moving on to game 2.
Oh no, he's not to be underestimated. It's just I know that once he pulls, it's parry.
Every time.
Every single time. Yeah. That was a point where he was actually pretty good at dictating my parry on that, but we haven't played online against each other for a while, so I think he's just going back to his habit.
He's forgotten, yeah.
There's another parry, which is a kill.
Very nice. Demonstrating the true power of biking, which as we know is the parry. Not the physique, not her true power. Her true power is the parry.
Oh, he actually delayed that, which saved him from my parry, which is good.
Very nice. Again, testing the range there and getting the full confirm off of that.
Oh, yeah. Usually he expects us to jump right after the combo, so I'm just not jumping because that might actually work in my favour.
Nice air combo there. Got the juggle. Again, maintaining the pressure.
Yeah, puts the pressure.
Nice PRC, and again, full confirm. Getting these combos off against you more than they did the champ, and you can't challenge that in midair. You can't challenge the Yo's answer.
I mean, you can, but there's very few moves that actually like succeed in that.
It's it's not frame 1, but it's very quick. It's in frame 1 from startup, but it does take a long time to do the full 360.
Yeah. And that's another parry, obviously, after pulling in.
Yeah, every single time you get pulled in. I think he's going for the slash every time you parry.
Yeah, that's a cool slash.
Yeah.
And I actually get a tether combo, but...
And the burst saves him, and he gets the range thing off.
That's a pretty good, like, mid-air sort of, like, stop right there type of combo.
Yeah.
I only got that one because he extended.
Yes. Oh, very nice wall bounce combo. Didn't catch it on the land there, but you did manage to get the meteor and wake up for the win, which is quite good. Taking this round.
He's pressing buttons.
Slow buttons. Oh, nice parry. Very nice.
I know that when I'm pressuring him, he's definitely gonna go for the 2K 2D.
Yeah.
So
one of Axel's faster buttons.
Yeah. So if I know that he's gonna like panic and try to get out, that's when I need to parry because that will just keep my pressure going.
Very nice. Yeah, keeping him locked in there with the gun, and then challenging him on wake up there for the win. Keeping yourself out of Bottonbiichi and making Green Palabar for the first time, I believe, our Bottonbiichi for the week.
It's not the first time, but you know, he was Bottonbiichi last week.
Oh, was he?
No, not last week. Like a couple of weeks ago, he actually got the spoon, but he rarely gets the spoon.
Yeah, it is quite rare. You're right. Yeah, I think myself and the Case of Chaos, we probably have the spoon the most.
You tend to just pass the spoon to each other.
The Leos of the group tend to just pass the spoon. I'm coming back, becoming second place. But yeah, it was a very, very good week. I think we all had fun. Some really, really good games. Some very close games as well. Especially, well, the Bottonbiichi was the most, I'd say, dominant match that we've had. That was quite an incredible display. So well done for that. Well done for avoiding Bottonbiichi. And yeah, I'm quite looking forward to next week. I'll be putting some time in.
And next week we actually get Case of Chaos back on board. So.
Oh yeah, he was away this week, dealing with some stuff. So he's going to be back. That's excellent. So we'll get him in next week. Hoping to keep the commentary going as well, because this has been fun. This has been really exciting.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you to everyone that is watching, that has watched us, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Can't wait to be back next week.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.